Good morning. This was our first full day in Edinburgh that wasn't set aside for travel, so we definitely wanted to make the most of it. We started the day off by walking down Princess Street and came across Waterstones, which was actually perfect and worked out great because this was a shop that I definitely wanted to check out before we left the city. I spent a good chunk of time just kind of wandering around and checking out the different books that they had. They have a great selection and it's a huge shop, so you can spend hours in there. I didn't end up getting a book just because my suitcase was already so full when we arrived. I could not fit a book in there, but it was still nice to browse. And this also has a great view of Edinburgh Castle. If you sit at the cafe, you can get a great view. I didn't end up sitting just because I wasn't planning on getting any coffee from there and I didn't want to take up a seat, but it was still nice to see the castle from a distance. And then we also just kind of walked around the street, kind of exploring, came across these flowers that were being sold, and also walked into this kind of like a spa shop. They had different soaps and spa treatments. It was interesting. And then we also found a little coffee shop right next to Scott's Monument and sat down and just had some coffee and pastries. Well, actually, I had something called a millionaire's bar. It was very sweet, but it was actually really good. Could not eat all of it because it was, like I said, very sweet and rich. But it was like shortbread and caramel and chocolate. And yeah, we just took in the views. I ended up getting a hot chocolate and it was amazing. It was such a nice morning. We spent the better part of that afternoon popping in and out of shops. We went to a couple of vintage shops, which was so fun. I love vintage shopping. It's something that I can honestly do every day. I have an addiction. But we spent a long time just browsing. We went to one called Torn and then another called, I believe, Armstrong. I bought a couple things, so I was very happy about that. And then we found Armchair Books, which was on the itinerary, and I was so happy to see that. It is the neatest shop. They have really old books and a great variety and a great selection. And so you can honestly just spend hours browsing and get lost in the shop. I think we spent at least an hour and a half there, and the time flew by. It is a small shop though, so it does get a little bit congested with all the people going in and out, but it has a great atmosphere and it is so worth it. It was amazing. Right now, I'm at the National Portrait Gallery. My hair is crazy because we were just in the wind, but everything is really cool. The architecture in here is amazing too. But yeah, we might stop at the cafe. I might get something, and then we're gonna hike Calton Hill. Hopefully around sunset. It might be a little bit earlier, but yeah, I haven't often been filming much because I've just been busy, but I'm trying my best. Oh my god. This is so cool. It's also free too, but like the ground floor has a really cool interior, like architecture, so I love it. Calton Hill. Super pretty. With those hills. We thought we were farther away, but not. We didn't even know we were coming up here. No idea. I got this adorable bag. It's like the perfect size and it has like indents. So I'm gonna be wearing this or using this tomorrow. And it's so sturdy so I can fit my notebook and like my wallet and stuff in here, and it is adorable. It's like the perfect length and size. I love this. Jean jacket at a little vintage shop. I also got the purse at a vintage shop too. It was called Torn. I forget what this one was called, but they had a bunch of like Levi's stuff and it has like a scalloped bottom. So we got these too. But I thought this was adorable and I've been wanting one of these for so long. It's like oversized, but I think it's so cute. I also got a merino wool dress my mom got me, and it is literally so cute. The guy makes it himself and he was the sweetest guy ever, and like his shop was adorable. So my mom got me that and it is so cute. It's like a dark red color. I don't know where it is right now. It's like in one of these bags, so I'll show you guys when I can find it. But yeah, that is so cute. I tried it on and it was like perfect. So very excited about that. It's super cozy. And then we just got some food, got takeout. I ended up buying some pad thai, so we decided to just get takeout because it was getting late and we had just like done so much walking. We accidentally walked up Calton Hill. I didn't think that it was that, but we got to the top and I was like, oh, we're at the top of Calton Hill, which was nice because I was actually planning on doing that today, so it worked out perfectly. But I'm gonna take off my makeup and get cozy. I just got into my little shirt and then my blue sweatpants, and yeah, I have massive blisters. I actually got them before we left for this trip and now they're just getting worse, but today actually wasn't as bad. Yesterday they were terrible, so it's getting better. But tomorrow I have a whole itinerary. I don't even know what's on it. Ooh, I booked a castle tour at 1 o'clock, so that'll be fun. I just like exploring some more, so. We're heading to the circus lane right now, and then we're gonna go to the pastry section. the Water of Leaf walkway right now. We had tickets for the castle at 1 o'clock, so we made our way there and kind of looked around. We went inside, and I don't have that many clips just because you can't film in a lot of the places, especially inside, of course. But it was interesting and very neat to see all the history and read up on all of that. It was very rainy, and so anytime we stepped outside, we just got poured on, which is to be expected in Scotland. But there was a big storm rolling through when we went, so that was kind of unfortunate. But we did end up going to a different castle in the Highlands as well, and they were both very interesting. We ended up also going to get some tea afterwards and then just went back to our hotel because it was starting to get really rainy and very windy as well.